Hi there. Are you sick of your base ending up or looking like this? Well, today, my friends, I'm going to teach you how to fix this. How can we make an invincible base that nobody apart from the people you allow can get inside? Okay, so this is basically for factions. If you're on a vanilla server or doing anything vanilla, there's always going to be people that can get in, because if they have a diamond pickaxe to break the obsidian or whatever you're going to use to make the invincible base, okay, vanilla servers cannot protect it. This can only work if you have a protection plugin that stops people breaking too many blocks without a TNT cannon or something like that. Okay, so let's get to it. So basically, starting off here, we have the ender chest. Now, ender chests work exactly like vaults, alright? That's basically it. They're like mini vaults that can only restrict here. So we obviously have one diamond, and in all the buildings that I have pre-set up, there will be a chest and a diamond in them. If the diamond manages to survive, it is a good thing. If it doesn't survive, then it's clearly showing you that this does not work. So, here we have a diamond in this chest, and if somebody comes along and blows it up with a TNT cannon or anything, the ender chests will not blow up. As you can see, they are unbreakable and they're just unbeatable, really. But however, if somebody comes along, claims your land, for example in factions, and then breaks your ender chest, if you ever place an ender chest down again, you will have that diamond still. So ender chests are the best working mini vaults you can ever make. However, I'm going to be teaching you how to make an unlimited space amount of vault. That made no sense. A space where you can put in all the items you want and manage them easy peasy. Alright, so let's get on to the next part. Here we have the typical easy to build vault. Alright, now this is not the best vault, as I'll show you why. However, we have a 3x3 cobblestone thing with diamond inside in a chest, and we have TNT surrounded by it. Alright, and we're going to see the destruction it does. As you know, TNT on cobblestone or stone will break the block, but with water around it, which, as you guys know, water, if TNT lands in water or touches water, it explodes, but it does not break anything. So this is usually what people do to protect their base, just cover it in water. However, we'll see how well it works out for us. Okay, so there you go. A perfect 3x3 has been broken, as you can see on the sides there, and on these two corners. Now, the reason why I think this happened is because, as you can see, it's not a perfect square around my 3x3. The corners have been cut here. So I mean, maybe if there was water here, it would protect the cube perfectly. But we'll see what's going on inside. Have we still got our diamond? We still do have our diamond. So even though all that TNT blew, this is probably the most easiest vault to use, because it still works perfectly functionable. As long as you cover your base in water, your base is pretty much well protected. It does increase the blast resistance quite a lot. So there you go. That's a little thing that you can make to easily protect your base, just cover it in water. But I'm going to take it a step further for the people that are hard workers and want to go and do some really cool stuff. So moving on to this. This is not what you want to do. Cut in corners, alright? So as you can see, this is basically like a 3x3 obsidian, except to save obsidian because it's so hard to mine, I've cut corners. We do have a chest in the middle there with a diamond, and I'll show you what I mean, what's going on. So here we've cut corners with this obsidian to save obsidian. And there you go, our base is invincible. Wow, we really did a good job saving obsidian and made it really good. However, as you can see, the chest has been broken, and the diamond is now ours. So how does this happen? It's still protected. It's completely covered. For some reason, the TNT manages to get through these little cracks right here and still blast the chest up. So you cannot cut corners in any of this. Sadly, for example, if maybe these people did another TNT round all around here with TNT and blew this up, they probably would get him because there's cut corners here now. However, with these water bases, once they blow up quite a well area, TNT is much harder to hit the base with because now that they've blown it up, there's a big gigantic hole underneath the base. So whenever they shoot TNT, even if it may hit like where they want to, it will fall because it won't have anything to stand on. So that's kind of good. However, on these water bases also, they can get underneath and get stuck there, and it's completely vulnerable unless you chuck water on the bottom. But it's really up to you. Now, this is the perfect base you could ever want, alright? No, it's not TNT. This is a full 3x3 obsidian base. Okay, it's just like that one. No cut corners, however. And we'll see how it works out for us. Completely covered in TNT. It's a big explosion. As you can see, now they can still shoot and get TNT underneath. However, that's not going to really do much. But as you can see, the obsidian block has prevailed, and the diamond inside the chest is still there. So that is a perfect base you could ever wish for. It's the more chests you want to have in your vault, the bigger you're gonna have to make it. However, some faction servers have an obsidian breaker. So that means after a certain amount of TNT hits, the obsidian will break. Okay, now this is one of the most things that piss me off on faction servers. I mean, why the hell do you have that? It's usually to make people still have a chance of actually getting in, because seriously, if you have an obsidian base, you're pretty much sweet as, but it just kind of ruins the game, I think, in a bit of a way. But that's only my thoughts on things. So, the way to make a super faction base that could never be destroyed in your whole lifetime and never entered is this one right here. Just cover just another 3x3, but covered in water, alright? You'll never get into these ones, even if obsidian breakers are true. As you can see before, if you do what I did, if you put water in these corners as well, I forgot to do that, but put water in these corners, and you've got a completely unbeatable base. This base will just be the best, alright? So, yeah. Before I leave, you might have not got all that. That was just leading you through everything. So, before I leave, I want to make an obsidian base, or the perfect base you can ever use, and I'll run through little things so you can actually still get it. So this is for people. So there you go. That's my tutorial done. However, if you still didn't get that, you can keep watching, and I'll show you how to make one. A perfect base that can never be entered, no matter how many plugins they've got. You'll never be able to get in. So yeah, here we go. We're gonna get started. So basically, with some servers, alright, they have raiding allowed, alright. Now, raiding basically means that if somebody finds a chest, even if it's claimed by faction land, it can still be opened. Now that's not default factions, you have to set that in permissions. However, people do this. Some people like it. I personally really like it myself. However, some people really hate it. And people, I found a bug. I didn't search this up myself. I found this bug myself. I'm sure other people would know of it. But if you bring a pickaxe along, say to an obsidian base like this one, you can easily break a block and right quickly to open the chest. And people do that, and it works really good. However, I figured out how to get not let that affect you. which is you make a double layer obsidian because they can't break 2 obsidian that fast. So if you double layer your obsidian, like I'm about to do, you're pretty much safe as hell. And I'm telling you that from experience. You seriously doubling your layers. If you can and if you have the time, it is seriously the best thing you have to do. And yeah. So I'm just going to double my layers. And if you didn't get that, if you didn't get what I just said, like don't understand what I just said at all, basically just keep in your mind that double layering is the best thing you can do. You don't really need a double underneath, it's really up to you. Actually, yeah, you should double underneath as well. But however, if you're all the way at bottom of bedrock, you don't actually need a double underneath because bedrock's stopping you, and it'll be way hard for them to get in to the bottom to do that sort of stuff. So I'm not going to bother doubling. Oh no, I will, because this is supposed to be the perfect base. Oh, fuck it. No, I won't bother. Just pretend it's doubled underneath. And yep. Okay. So we're nearly done. If you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe. I've been really getting back into YouTubing, and I really hope you guys like my videos and what's coming out. Yeah, I've got a lot. I'm telling you right now, I've got a lot planned for the future. Yeah, crap, I got a lot of stuff coming out soon, so you guys should definitely subscribe and wait for that to come out. But yeah, if you guys enjoy my stuff, yeah, like, comment and subscribe as always, because I love all that stuff. So there we go. I have now finished my completely impenetrable base. Alright, this will never, ever, ever, no matter what plugins, no matter what anything, if they have a factions plugin and you claim this land, this base is going to be absolutely unbreakable. Alright, so this is what I've created, a box or however the room you want. You have to make sure that that this full square around it is water going down, like I have. This outside stuff doesn't actually matter, this one right here, but one line all around your base has to be water, and underneath obviously is water as well. So this is a completely impenetrable base, and you'll never get hit or never lose your stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Definitely check out my other videos, and I'll see you guys another time. See ya.